Hello, strong people. I'm going to try to talk fast here real quick because I think it's about to rain harder again. So, week 4, day 3 of Battle at the Bridge, All-American Pro-Am Prep. Secondary press day. So we got log incline. I don't know what to expect. I think we have 4 sets of 4. But this week was a little bit off. Monday I didn't press like normal. I pushed it back to Tuesday. So I haven't had a rest day. This is my 3rd day training in a row. And with my right shoulder being a little bit funky, a little clunky, crunchy, whatever you want to call it, I don't really know what to expect. So it's definitely stiff. It's tight like up in the trap area. So I want to make sure that I warm that up a lot. I have an appointment with the chiro to try to get some sort of treatment. Just to whatever's going on to figure it out. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I want to be sure, just in case, knock on wood. But we'll see what happens today. I was hoping to go really heavy because it's 4 sets of 4. But if it's not there, it's not there, If it hurts too bad, not gonna push it. No sense in that. I need my shoulders to be as healthy as possible for these next 2 shows because they're both max events. So, got to do what you got to do. We'll see what happens. So, stay tuned. Oh, that took a little bit out of me there. What was that? Is that the phone that vibrated? Someone's made a... Is there a ghost in here? What's going on? I don't know. Anyway, I just pressed 200 kilograms. Or slightly under if you want to be real technical about it. 440 pounds, 200 kg. It's like technically 199.58, blah, 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 blah. Most people just assume that it's 200 kgs, but whatever. Whatever you want to call it. We'll call it 200 kg with the clamps. There. Just saying that to make myself feel better. But 440 pounds, 2 reps. I was supposed to do 4. I really screwed myself on it, honestly. I think... I might be overstepping here, being a little bit overconfident, but I think I could have had at least 3. Had the roll into position been easier, I knew it was going to be tough, but it's part of it. Worth it to not hit the rack, but I'll talk about that in a second. So the roll in was kind of tough. I bounced it on my chest a little too much, just hesitated. And when you hesitate with 440 pounds on your chest, probably a bad idea. I just hesitated. All there was to it. So don't do that next time. The presses themselves, I don't have much to complain about. It didn't feel that bad. The second rep says otherwise, but the first rep was great. I'm very happy with that. Even though I hesitated, bad roll in position, whatever. It's just whatever excuses else I could throw in there. But I did it. 2 reps for that. Not the prescribed 4. I think I bit off a bit more than I could chew there, I think. Plus, I pressed 2 days ago. Did that interfere? Maybe. Either way, I'm very happy with that. To be able to come in and do that with no rest day in between after deadlifts yesterday, pretty good sign. Of course, that doesn't really matter. I got to do it standing now in competition. So I know I have the strength for it, but pressing on an incline like that with back support, different than pressing it overhead while standing. So, possible. I think it's possible. I'm going to have to put up some really good numbers. A lot of things are going to have to go perfectly right to come close to that. And that's if I have to come that close. I'm not saying I'm going to win. I'm not saying I'm the front runner for the log. I'm not going to say anything like that. Because you never know what anybody else is going to hit. I know there's some dudes that press freakishly heavy weights overhead. But I plan to do pretty well, I hope. So a lot of things got to go right for that to happen, you know. Whatever else I have going before that, the Battle at the Bridge, OSG qualifiers, if I decide to do those, that's the plan. But if I qualify for Americas at regionals, I don't think I'm going to do OSG. I don't think I'd be able to make both happen. Depends. I'm not going to say no, but more than likely, if I get if I get that America's invite, I probably won't go to OSG. Which sucks, because I really want to do OSG. That's like the top of the top, but I don't know. If I earn America's, I'm going to America's, absolutely. But there's a whole lot of things that got to happen right for that to. I won't even worry about that. But as far as that log press, pretty happy. I don't know what's next, but that took a lot out of me. So it's probably going to be whatever's easiest to record and set up is what you're going to see. So let's get on with that. Okay. I had to go pretty easy on the rest of the workout there. It took some, that second rep on log took a little bit out of me. So I ended up doing a lot more slow controlled stuff. Not bad. I just gassed myself a little bit, emptied the tank a little bit on that one more than I was, I can't even say more than I was thinking I would. I absolutely thought I would empty the tank on that, but I thought it would be on rep 3 or 4, not on rep 2. So next week's a deload, so I think for most things, I think it's a deload. And then we're kind of in the final push for Battle at the Bridge, so not a bad workout. I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I don't know why. This thing's all messed up. I feel like I was going to say something. I don't know what. Oh, either way, tomorrow rest day. Thank God. Saturday is probably going to be a late night session. Not late, but we'll see. Yard sale's going on, but I have to be at I got an MRI Saturday on my low back finally. So I'm kind of anxious to see what they're going to say. Like, because it's been feeling good, but that doesn't mean something isn't wrong or hasn't been wrong in the past. We'll see. Maybe it looks like an actual car wreck in there or something. We'll find out. But I'm ready to go. I'm ready to compete. Yeah, I don't have much else to say other than I'm itching. I'm itching to compete already. I know I have a little bit of ways to go on some stuff, but these shows are pretty fun to prep for. It's not like there's not a whole lot of this is why I like Josh's shows. There's not a whole lot of like garbage events, like almost never. They don't take forever to set up. They're pretty fun to train. They're easy to train, as in like kind of the same thing. There's not much setup. Like it's a max press, deadlift for reps, max distance sandbag carry, a truck pull, Zamboni pull, whatever. And then what's the other event there? Yoke. Straightforward. Same with the Pro-Am. Log, deadlift for reps, max distance sandbag, bag toss, and then a pin hold. I don't like the bag toss or the pin hold as in a show like that, but I get it. Not fun to train, really. Bag toss can be fun, but it can be frustrating. But easy to set up. I'm not dying to set up these events. It's not taking hours upon hours. I'm still out here a long time just because it's the nature of the beast, but fun events, fun shows. So, all right, I'm going to head inside, shower, and eat some food because I need some food. So, shoulders, I think, shoulders feeling really good. It was definitely tight at first, very tight to start, but I did some stretches, did some shoulder mobility stuff, and it feels pretty dang good. It didn't feel bad at all from pretty much rep 1 the whole way up, so that's a win. Still going to get it looked at Wednesday next week. I have an appointment, so I'm going to see if anything else can fix it up even better. It can always be better. So until next time, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.